Filming. There you go.
I already filmed it. Started.
Breathe in. You already started?
Yeah.
Marin.
Oh, it's just on.
What up, guys? So before we start this podcast, just do want to apologize really quickly because the audio, it sucks. It's really bad. And I don't know why it's really bad, but it sucks. So just bear with us on that. You might be asking, Ethan, where the freak are you? I'm at Devin's favorite makeout spot. There she is, Devin's favorite spot. Devin is obviously not here, so I can't make out with Devin. Nor do I want to make out with Devin ever. So just clearing that up. Yeah, you might be asking yourself, Ethan, did you drive all the way up here just so you could make that joke that it's Devin's favorite makeout place? Yes, I did. I did do that. So anyway, without further ado, here's the podcast. Hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Always wanted to say that. Yes. Anyway, enjoy the podcast. It's a pretty good one. Shout out to my cousins Calder and McKay who appear in this episode, as well as my brother Will, and Marin, and Cade, and not Devin or Spencer because they're always in the podcasts, and me. I'm not shouting myself out, but I am. But anyway, love you guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. Peace.
We're live. Hats in the driveway.
I'll be here.
Everyone do this. Yeah.
We have a lot to discuss.
Welcome to Hatch in the Driveway, everyone.
We got some beef, world.
Yeah, this is
What
us.
the frick happened since last time we've been here, dude? This is not cool, dude.
This is Hatch versus the world.
I
We
like
have,
that. Hats versus
we have
the world.
beef with the entire world,
Yep, with the whole thing.
the whole of it.
But before we get to that, we have some special guests.
Yes, we do. I'm here to introduce McKay Horsley, Calder Horsley.
Heyo!
You guys know Will,
Friend of the show.
friend of the show.
Friend of the podcast.
These guys are fans. They're also my
Friendly
cousins.
sponsor,
They're from Draper.
I have a shirt that
They
has not
also
yet
have been
arrived.
impacted by COVID-19. So
I believe Will deserves a special shout out for being a member of our sponsor band, Bentley and Kalyse.
That's true.
that is true. Shout out to
Runner-ups of the Bingham High School Battle of the Bands.
We lost by 1 point.
Lost by one.
But what is 1 point compared to the feeling you gave to the hearts of the crowd?
Well, it would have been like
People's
$24.
champion.
I don't
People's
know.
champion.
I don't know where I was going there.
We are not the people's champion. That's
You were my champion.
We are the people's second place
Devin
champion.
champion!
Yeah, Devin's champion. That's the honor. The
Devin's champion.
most
the
sought
one I'd like
after
to get.
honor in the league.
That's the
That means
best.
the most to me.
That's the best battle in the bands thing you can get. Yeah, I think that's the top of the top
award.
Of the line.
What genre would you classify yourself as?
Emo pop.
Wow.
Emo pop.
I'm trying to remember. What did you say? You sang the weird "I'm the Bad Guy" mashup with
By William Eyelash.
We had a mashup that
by
was
William Eyelash.
featuring One Republic, Maroon 5, some other girl, and William Eyelash. And then we sang, our cover song was by AJR, While I'm Not Crazy.
That's right.
And our original was emo pop.
Dang. You should have mixed it with Beer for My Horses, too.
That would have
True.
that would have won. in my
Justice
book.
is the one
It's
thing
like-
you can always find.
You know, it's all about your target market, and with that, you got all the market. You got it
The
all.
whole deal.
The whole of it.
everything.
You know who deserves some justice these days?
Who?
Corona.
Dude,
those guys.
free COVID.
Corona does, but Heineken does not.
Well,
They're just kidding. I
Who
don't
was it
know.
that was saying that Bud Light wanted... Oh, or no, Corona wanted the...
They started a petition
Bud Light
to change the
Bud
Bud Light virus.
I feel like that's good marketing, though. I mean,
I like that.
so many people are talking about
Yes.
Corona.
Well, I've heard their tanks have actually, their sales have actually tanked. Their
Oh,
tanks
they
have
did
sailed,
tank.
dude.
Their tanks
Their-
have sailed.
Their sales have tanked and their tanks are sailing.
They had tanks. They're out of here.
Honestly-
Business, bada bing,
honestly, I
bada
just
boom.
hate when that one happens.
I'm concerned that a beer company owns tanks to begin with.
That's true.
And they've
Sailboats
And
released,
they're
that
airborne.
can carry tanks.
they're released
Wow.
You know,
Airborne tanks.
And
Coronavirus.
yeah,
Spencer's repping the Corona
Yeah.
official face mask.
it's
Is the
actually really
Corona
hot. Can you-
Corporation the one that makes Corona beer?
I don't know.
I don't.
What
think
company
so.
owns?
They're the ones that make the virus.
Can we get a number crunch?
That's true.
They're up 37 points.
Wow.
Woo!
The only stock that's up right now.
Hey,
is
shout out to
Corona.
NASDAQ, our future sponsor as well. As you guys all saw in the podcast, the last one.
I know.
Lots of people have lost like
Oh, wait,
half of their life savings.
Considering
in the past
they're
few
on the
days.
Tokyo Stock Exchange, probably not.
Hey, Tokyo.
Well,
it's
just
close
because
to China.
Just because they're on the Tokyo.
You know, it's
they
in
can still be
China.
on the New York as well.
Wuhan. Can
You
you
go to
imagine if you
Wuhan?
made a bat soup that was so good that the whole world knew about it?
Oh dear.
Oh,
The bat
goodness.
soup.
Bat soup's so good.
Can you see the
Bat
So
soup for the
good.
win.
Can you see it fog when I like breathe out?
Can you see it?
I can. The fog's my
That's-
glasses up.
that's
It's the
actually-
blue light glasses.
Yeah.
I think we should clarify real quick. There are a lot of guests here today, but there are fewer than 10 people.
Oh wow.
That's true. So technically,
We are following the guidelines of
I think
Donald
the mirror's
Trump.
out, so you can
Donald?
just take that.
Is that what the
hey,
J's for?
you claim that seat.
I'm claiming the seat.
No.
Claim that
Donald
seat.
Jeffrey Trump.
Anyway,
Yeah, guys. 2 days ago, Corona's stock STZ on the New York
Constellation Brands Inc.
Wait,
Stock-
we
and
should.
it just tanked. Look at that. It's
Wait,
like, it goes
you
down
should-
to 111.
Good gravy.
It was down 3 points today, but after
I think you
hours,
should add that.
I want to follow that.
Definitely add it to watch
Let's
list.
compare this bad boy to Bud Light.
Jeff Furlow would be shook.
Jeffrey Furlow.
Well, every single stock I follow is down except for Verizon. Verizon's up 0.01 points. So
Hey, not bad.
Is that enough to say that? It's
Shout out to Verizon. Let's give a shout out to
Yeah.
Verizon.
good work, guys.
Who here has Verizon?
My dad hates Verizon.
Kate has Verizon.
I have
These guys
Verizon.
do.
Yeah. Why does your dad hate
AT&T.
Verizon?
I'll tell you, because Verizon gave Big Wave Dave a late fee for something that like didn't actually
For Mary ordering pizza with his card.
gotta be.
Yeah.
It's gotta
That's
be it.
probably what it
That's the
was.
only reason.
But for some reason, like Big Wave Dave owed Verizon like 30 cents,
Right.
like some teeny amount that didn't even matter.
Right.
And he just didn't want to pay it because it's 30 cents. He didn't want to get his card out to make that payment. And so because he owed money to Verizon, like, I don't know how they do that, but they contacted the credit homies.
Yeah.
And so his credit got dinged
What?
a bunch.
For
because,
30 cents.
Because he owed Verizon money.
Mhm.
And so when we went to like get, like I think it was for a car loan, like he didn't qualify for the best one because his credit score got messed up by Verizon for 30 cents.
What the heck? What
So
did he
we
do?
don't like Verizon.
Yeah, frick Verizon, dude.
The 30 cents ended up costing like
I'm changing.
thousands of dollars.
Good.
I'm changing right now.
He's on his way, Dad, to get rid of Verizon.
Hopefully we don't get in trouble by Verizon for
Hopefully not.
trying
Sorry,
to-
Verizon.
T-Mobile now.
Speaking
Yeah.
of Big Wave Dave, we're on the car ride over here,
Right.
and Calder is like, "Hey, I just hope that Big Wave Dave and Big Wave Ann and then blah blah blah." But the point of me saying that is that
Yeah.
he called your dad Big
Hey.
Wave Dave and Big Wave Ann.
You gotta respect the nicknames. It's a sign of respect. Like,
It's true.
That
That's
one's
beautiful.
stuck. I think our family's pretty
Gotta
good at
respect the
having
big
nicknames.
waves.
Yeah.
The funny part to me is that was a nickname Ed gave to you.
Yeah, but it obviously
It
didn't
didn't-
fit.
it didn't
That's
fit him.
The problem about it is my name isn't Dave. It's kind of a crucial part
Your
of
middle
my
name's
name.
Dave. Though.
That's
Does anyone know what my middle name is?
this is how much
Anyone
no
know?
one cares.
Hey,
No,
actually,
stop.
shut up.
Oh,
Stop.
That's right.
You know,
Shut
Devin,
up.
The
Oh,
stock
wall,
market.
Shut up, wall up.
The stock market's more interesting than your middle name.
What stock that is?
Bitcoin's up.
Is that Bitcoin?
Bitcoin is up.
You can buy it.
$30 today.
Hey,
Bitcoin is volatile though, so you
Buy
gotta.
Bitcoin
volatile.
now.
Bitcoin can do everything.
This
We'll just-
podcast is sponsored by
Entrepreneurship.
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
if Bitcoin sponsors us, we have made it.
Oh
Bitcoin.
man.
Bitcoin. If you're
Look at
watching
that,
this
look at that.
somehow,
I got a-
sponsor us. Link in
My
description.
Too many.
Whoa,
names.
wait a
Too many
minute. What
links.
the F?
my coworker sent me this video of John Oliver. I think he's the guy that does like basically the British version of British Night Show or whatever.
Right.
And he was talking about this guy who's raised $1.6 billion to start basically Bitcoin, another Bitcoin.
Another one?
Yeah, and he's
Another one.
It's called Litcoin.
Another one.
I can't remember what it's called, but like
It's called a lot of coin.
I don't know. Yeah, it was.
Bitcoin,
He's
Bitcoin,
a.
a lot of coin.
No, it's like he to start off his presentation to investors, he showed his wedding from Burning Man, where each bridesmaid and groomsman wore a different color of the rainbow plus pink, and his best man was a lady dressed in black. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. That is a man who's raised $1.6 billion. dollars.
A lot of coin.
Billion
For a lot of
dollars.
coins, whatever is
Billions
involved.
and billions and billions. He's a rich guy.
He's yeah. So he's
I think he's trustworthy.
So we're just formally asking for a sponsorship right now.
Yeah.
We'll take the billion if we have to.
If we.
Even the 0.6 will be fine.
600 million
That's cool.
isn't too bad.
It's a fraction of what he has.
Small
It's a pretty-
price to play.
It's a pretty big fraction, even
It's a
600
big fraction.
it's
It's a big fraction.
That's it's a good,
600 million.
It's a good chunk. Do you have any math majors in here that can figure out what percent that is of 1.6?
Oh, McKay. He's a mathlete.
He's a math
Mathlete.
Mathlete McKay, let's
Sorry,
go.
let me just do them.
So it's,
0.6 out of 1.6?
I have no idea.
About a third.
We'll call it even. About a third.
We'll call it even.
we'll call it even by
There's a
rounding it.
50% chance it's an even number, so we're gonna stick with that.
All numbers must be rounded to the nearest third.
Just like Devin and I talked about yesterday. Business, bada bing, business, boom.
Pizza.
Pizza. Done.
Cash money.
You get too much sauce on the pizza, you're gonna go down the drain. And trust me, ask Tommy, you don't wanna go down the drain.
Literally, Devin and I yesterday were driving around in the car talking in Italian mobster accents
For like an hour.
for an hour. At the end of it, we didn't even know what we were talking about. We were talking about
We just knew if you said business, pizza, or bada bing, bada boom, you had a coherent sentence.
forget about it. I think what
And forget
happened
about it.
is we opened Devin's trunk. This actually ties into what we're going to talk about
Thank
pretty soon
goodness.
here. King of segues.
Wow.
I wonder
Again.
how Italy's doing right now.
So we opened Devin's trunk right now, and inside his trunk was toilet paper. In fact, not just
How
toilet
much?
paper, an entire
Where'd
thing
you,
of
where did you
toilet
get
paper.
Yeah.
Funny thing was, it was a Christmas present. And
Two-ply?
it's been in the trunk of my car
And
ever since Christmas.
I bet it was a joke at the time.
Four
wasn't
ply.
it?
To which I said,
I don't know if it was a joke, but it was definitely a
It's not
legit
a joke
gift.
it's not a joke anymore.
You know, be a power
But-
move.
What?
It's toilet papering someone right now. Because
Flex
it's like,
on.
I hate you so much that I will use the only thing that I cannot get at
That's
this moment in
valuable.
time. No, but think about it. You
Burn your house down
want
with
to get
hand
toilet paper.
sanitizer.
You could take all that, wrap it back up,
Use
McKay,
it.
you ruined it.
Does
It's
anyone
so
have
good.
any hand sanitizer?
Yeah, do you have the hand sanitizer?
It's over here somewhere.
Do you actually have some?
It was in
Actually,
his pocket.
mom made him
It was
bring
a
some.
house
Everyone
when we
wants
gift.
some.
Wow.
Yes.
That's when we get.
I'll run around.
I'll
The,
give.
the thing that I said that brought up the Italian accents was, the mobster accents, was that I saw that in Devin's trunk and I said, Devin, think of the capitalistic purposes that you could do
Capitalistic.
with this toilet paper.
porpoises.
So I don't know how that worked
Oh,
into
no.
an hour of
Oh.
mobsters. Oh,
Yeah.
let's get some.
Please.
So I'm corona proof. I have the toilet paper ready to go. So
They all died, but their butts were super clean.
You won't. You won't.
Okay.
Just kidding.
That's a.
Anyway, so we are
Smells
here.
nice in here.
We're
I
here
hate
today to discuss something that's very serious.
Solemn.
A solemn assembly, you would say. What's happened?
I think that's the quietest our podcast has ever been.
The solemn assembly.
The solemn assembly. Whoa.
We're discussing
Wait a minute.
A new
Solemn
disease.
assembly.
Yeah, it happens in the
So
church.
that's
That's
when
when a
yeah, I was about to say that's when a new prophet is being sustained.
Takes the reins of
Yeah.
of City Creek.
City Creek.
You own City Creek. You see the key to every store.
I need some solemn
President
boots
Nelson
right
just
now.
has like Donovan Mitchell socks. And you have to pay for it. Anyway, coronavirus sucks a ton. Who has been affected by coronavirus? That's everybody. That's 100% of the people here.
That's true. I
I
bet even the person who wore this yarmulke has been affected.
Are we saying are we assuming this is a dead person that we took their yarmulke
No,
after
no.
they died?
No, we're not.
This was the first victim of coronavirus that you saw.
Absolutely not.
The bald image.
Okay, we're taking it back.
We're
No.
taking the yarmulke off.
We're gonna put on top of the
Yarmulke's gone.
piggy bank of love.
It's a bald bowling pin now.
So
What you should just
I just
cut it
got a
out.
message from Annie BSLC
Says you're shy.
saying that she's watching our last podcast, episode 14.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to Andy BSLC.
That was the second person I Snapchatted about the.
Let's give her the Sojo Snow Leopard 2-finger point.
Oh.
Two-finger point.
No, wait, was it
No,
this?
yeah, 2
It
fingers.
was this, but we do
This is funny.
That's the Mr. March one.
I looked around and I did the different thing as all of you, and I was like, I swear it was this.
I was like,
I felt really dumb.
Kid,
I was
Kid and I
right.
had the
I
same
was
thought. We were like, boom.
I think I did that too.
I just saw you do it. I'm like,
You all
that's-
did
I
that.
guess that's how it. No,
I was
that's
like-
not how it was.
I went to Sojo, I swear.
Go Bruins.
Snow
Go
leopards.
Bruins.
Snow leopards, excuse me.
On the prowl, all day, every day.
Respect is expected.
Preparedness is the key. It's the only way to be
What was the other one?
on time all the time.
Only a winning attitude will do.
Listen and learn, and you'll get an A.
Boom.
Okay.
All right,
And we're
coronavirus has canceled that school as well.
Yeah. So
Back to where we're talking.
for me at least, I've had, I guess, 2 trips for sure canceled. this year,
Like not
so
just
this far.
trips, like big trips, right?
Like yeah, we were gonna go to Korea over spring break. That's where I should be
I
right
think we
now.
talked about this on one of the other
I know,
podcasts,
I bring
right?
it up every time because it still makes me mad. I should
Yeah,
be
I
in
should
Korea
make
right
you
now.
mad. You're right.
That got canceled. We already bought the flights to California, so we were just gonna go to California instead. That got canceled. My trip to my mission in June is
Which is Australia.
in jeopardy.
Pending.
It probably will get canceled,
Buffering.
even though it's in like 2 months.
It's buffering. Amen.
And I was gonna teach English in China this fall. That's out of the window. So.
It's actually gonna go right to Wuhan.
Are you gonna try? Yeah,
Yeah,
the heart of it all. Are you
Go
gonna try
to
to
the
go
wet
somewhere
markets
other than
and-
China?
Yeah,
Or?
yeah, teach English in the wet markets.
Yes.
everyone, hand sanitizer. Let's get some.
Wait,
of that.
pass it around.
Oh yeah, hand sanitizer,
Hand
guys.
sanitizer.
It's been a good 2 minutes.
It's been a good.
You're bringing hand sanitizer
It's
to
worth
wet
the
markets.
It's worth the risk.
Or maybe just say, stop
Okay.
skinning bats and raccoons together.
We love China.
If you're gonna skin them
Come on.
separately.
Let's make bad.
Let's not skin a
Bat
raccoon,
soup
a
must
bat and a
real
pangolin.
good.
We love China. But
You don't
come
make
on.
the regular Hershey's Kisses and the peppermint ones in the same facility. It's the same principle.
It's a fact.
You don't make left Twix and right Twix in the same building.
Way to go. That's
I'm-
Hashtag right Twix for life.
Left Twix, bro.
Do you want to make us a rap called Bat Soup?
Bat soup rap. Hatch in the Driveway presents.
Link in bio.
Link in bio.
That soup is on the
Anyway.
table.
Link in description.
I saw this thing where it's like, if you are what you eat, I just figured out where Batman lives. It's like a map of China.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh man.
Anyways,
China's kind of got it under control though.
good for them.
Go
Yes,
China.
yesterday they had like 13 new cases or something.
Wow,
That's it.
that's
Yeah.
good.
Xi
Freak
Jinping,
out,
man.
Go Xi. I mean Jinping.
My roommate was telling me today that there are like 2,000 something cases in the U.S. Like today, 2,000 new cases.
Well,
Oh wow. That's
like-
dank. That's
so-
a dank.
the problem with new cases is that you don't start showing symptoms until like 5 days after you get it,
Right.
and so you don't.
So like
get
5 days
tested.
ago, they were
So
like.
5 days ago there were 2,000 people with it.
Today.
Well, then there are also so many people who are
10 million.
asymptomatic.
Yeah, so that's also
Like
a problem.
Donovan.
Donovan's just
Donovan,
chilling.
yeah, he's
Rest
just
in
mad
peace.
chilling.
Isn't it about like 50-50? So you got
The
4,000.
younger you are,
for
the
5
more
days
for,
ago.
like,
for the young
So
homies.
8,000
So
today.
then we could all have coronavirus
Based-
right now.
Based on
Right.
math.
Don't touch your
at least-
face. Oh, frick. Oh.
Oh, we're
I,
cool.
dang it, I licked my hand.
You're right. Touch my face.
One of those new cases is
Might as well
Kevin
start
Durant.
drinking the stuff.
And
Yeah,
3
I
other
heard about
nets
that,
who they
yeah.
refuse to say who it is, which is infuriating.
Who? What?
The 3 other nets have it, but
Who else?
3 other
plays for
players
the
on the
Nets?
nets, not 3 other nets. Nets can't.
Kyrie.
I was gonna
Kyrie.
say.
3
Kyrie
basketball
plays for the
nets.
Nets.
A volleyball net, a soccer net, and a
Fishing
tennis.
nets.
Spike
Fishing
ball.
net.
Spike ball has
Net.
corona.
Spike ball.
All of it. There's a spike ball underneath my bed right now.
Dude, for real?
Okay, for those video viewers, welcome back to the podcast.
They're different viewers
As
now.
opposed to different viewers, audio listeners have stuck with us through some interesting technical issues. Marin forgot
We might say.
to start the main camera.
Go check if it's started.
I don't.
Honestly, it's
Is
probably
it
not good.
started? Is it beeping? Like, do.
If it has a red thing?
Do.
All right, I'm get. Should we just start the entire podcast over
No, we're
at this
good.
point?
No,
We're
never.
recording. Never
Right.
about time. Where were we? Coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
The origins.
The
So
origin.
where were you all when you found out that everything was canceled? That happiness was canceled?
I know. I'll go first.
Go ahead, go Spencer.
I was eating a burrito. Yeah. At Joe Vera's.
Cool.
Wow.
I was eating a burrito at Joe Vera's for Uncle Tom's birthday.
Is that the one on Center Street?
Yep.
Oh, that's a good one.
Uncle
Taz.
Tom does not own a cabin. Just so you
No.
But my
Facts.
Uncle Tom does.
True.
Uncle Tom.
That's what matters.
Uncle Tom's cabin. Uncle Tom, not cabin.
Uncle Tom's birthday burrito.
Yeah.
Uncle Tom's cabin.
So there I was eating the carne
Tom's
asada
birthday
burrito,
Band
and
name.
I had my phone on the table,
The phone was on the table.
and
Everybody
my
was
phone
on the table.
went. The lights went on.
Burritos on the table.
Okay, Spencer's telling a story here.
The lights went on, and it
What is
said,
going on?
it said,
In the description.
it said,
I will put it.
Spencer's gonna
it said. Do you want to know what it said?
Say what it said.
What did it say?
Take it.
It said, Rudy Gobert test positive for coronavirus. And that's really when everything went.
Yeah.
Because, like,
That's true.
4 minutes later, I got another notification. NBA cancels the rest of the season, or like
Yeah.
indefinitely.
Postponed indefinitely.
Like, oh, good. And then everything just. And that's when it went like, from oh, this is kind of a problem to, yeah, nothing's gonna happen now.
Mm-hmm.
It made me cry.
So
It's very sad.
I had tears on my carne asada.
Tears on my carne asada.
See,
It's
Kate.
like tears on what's that?
Teardrops
Oh,
on
my
my
guitar.
guitar. Yeah.
Teardrops on my carne
Teardrops
asada.
on my carne asada. Beautiful.
Alright,
So
Cade,
Rudy-
where were you at? Where was Cade Merlin?
Where were you? when
Where
the world
was
stopped
I
turning?
when the world stopped turning? Well, I don't recall where I was on the initial, when I first heard about it, because it was just like small, but when it really blew up, I remember I heard about it because it showed up in Brazil. Brazil was one of the first places like on this hemisphere
Really?
that got the coronavirus. And so I just saw a news thing that popped up because my phone's in Portuguese, it just like pops up Brazilian stuff automatically.
There you
And I
go.
was just like, this person has Portuguese. This person has
This person is Portuguese.
this person has coronavirus. And I'm like, oh, coronavirus. That's that thing that was in China. Oh, freak, it's over here. And then people kind of started freaking out. But then it was still like a meme until Donovan Mitchell got it. And then everyone started like, at least here in the Utah, that people were like, oh, shoot.
Because yeah, the Donovan notification came the next morning.
Yeah.
When Donovan got it, we're like, oh.
The crazy thing is there's like 2 days later, the next notification, the very next one, there was no notifications in between. Rudy Gobert gets corona, NBA's canceled, Donovan gets corona, and then Donovan's dad gets corona. Was the ESPN notification?
But then like 2 minutes after they say, just kidding, you test negative. But for a minute we're like, oh no.
No, stop! Not Donovan's dad.
I heard about it big because there was a big news article saying that the Brazilian president tested positive for it right after meeting with Trump.
Yeah, that's right. Right after meeting with Donald
No.
Jair Bolsonaro met with Trump, and then like the next day tested positive. But then like a bunch of other reports came out saying that he wasn't positive. I don't know if those are just like lies, just like to hold his
Try to
social
not
integrity,
freak
or,
out.
Fake news.
or if he like actually has it. I don't know. But I do remember that as well, and everyone's like, shoot, the president has it.
Then Tom Hanks got it.
Dude,
Tom Hanks has
Tom
it?
Hanks
Yeah.
Tom
got
Hanks
it.
and his wife in Australia.
And Idris Elba.
Oh,
And he has asthma, so that's kind of scary. That's what you get for being in Cats. That's true.
well, what about the Horsley clan? Where were all y'all when you?
We were all at Top Golf.
That's what he meant.
Yeah.
You
call
were?
her a Top Golf.
What?
When
Yeah.
Rudy got confirmed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got confirmed.
Dang.
We were driving back. Well, were
Confirmed
you
member
at
of the
Top
Church
Golf
of
or driving
Jesus
back?
Christ.
No, we were at Top Golf. We were at Top Golf. We were there.
Wow.
I was a little delayed. I found out about it on the drive back from Top Golf.
Man,
Well,
It's crazy.
either way.
So you guys were at Topgolf. Where were you?
I think I was just at my house watching Survivor when Rudy
It's a good
got
season.
announced, and then NBA. And then I went to school the next morning for like 1.5 periods, and everyone was freaking out because then Donovan got it, and everyone's like going nuts. And I checked out and got my wisdom teeth out.
Will's been
So-
high this whole time.
So I come like off the morphine, and like
into the Corona.
I have like hundreds of messages on GroupMe about how
hundreds of
like the church is
Group
like
me,
closed. Yeah, dude, GroupMe was popping up. The church is like
yeah.
closed.
Group me can get pretty intense sometimes.
Yeah, when the church announced that, like, it canceled all.
Yeah, so I was already like,
that was pretty.
That was
pretty
crazy.
wild.
I didn't
Already,
even
like,
know
kind of
until
in
that
days.
late that night.
That was crazy.
When I was on bed.
Alright, Ethan, where were you?
Well, when I kind of heard about everything, what had happened is I had been hearing at work. I work at Vivid, Devin, by the way. Just throwing that out there, just so you know. Yeah, just thought you might want to know that. I was at work and we were talking about how
You guys work at Vivint?
like Corona was like getting to be a big thing and stuff, and how like they had confirmed cases in Seattle and whatnot.
Seattle.
Yeah, and I don't know how it got to this point, but suddenly the notification pops up on my phone. It was like, oh yeah, Rudy Gobert has Corona.
And you're like,
And I was like, whoa.
shoot.
And that was kind of during the part where, like,
Oh yeah, because you were probably still at work.
I was still at
It was,
work,
like,
yeah.
Right after I left.
so it was like U of U had canceled, Utah had canceled, everywhere had canceled except for BYU. So I went to my class the next day, and not 5 minutes after the class ends, the email comes through from the BYU administration. It says BYU is canceled.
We're done.
We're done. Classes will be starting to be held online, and that was when kind of crap hit the fan.
Yeah.
From that point, for me.
Yeah.
I was walking in because I take a lot of classes at the airport because I'm studying aviation, and so we walk into like our building at the airport, and there's just this huge screen with like all of the.
Is it the Provo airport?
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Well, it's not like the main hangar; it's like the UVU hangar, and there's just like this big screen that usually has like weather radar in the area, but like it was just put on the news because it was like during the press conference when I think it wasn't the governor, but it was like the Secretary of Education for Utah, and they're like encouraging all schools to cancel. And before that, I was just listening to music, so I had no idea that the church canceled like everything before that. So I walk in, and then
Right.
they're like, "Yeah, school's done." So my class was like, "No, my teacher just go home.
Have fun.
We're done. So have a good spring break. Don't come back."
That's
I'm like, "Oh."
Cool.
And then I go to work, and then the day before we had a meeting at work about it, and our like director, our manager, he's like training us about working from home, and we're like that's not gonna happen. I mean that's like way too extreme, right?
Yep.
And
Got him.
my mouth is cured. But then,
What is this, like 70% alcohol?
but we asked him like how likely is this to happen? He said 60%. Like that's pretty high. Well, and then the next day is when like yeah, we're going home.
Yep. See you guys.
It was really weird.
Great Harvest Bakery Cafe is still open, so come get your cinnamon bread.
Wait. Could I get banana bread for work? do you
On
think?
Thursdays, dude, you can get banana walnut cake bread at work, dude.
Banana
Wow.
bread?
Yeah.
Bread at freaking work, dude.
Well,
Heck yeah.
All I wanted today was a caramel apple, and I couldn't even get one.
We tried really hard. We were actually like scampering across the valley trying to look for a caramel apple.
I couldn't even find one.
dang.
We were at.
Who gets a
where were we?
craving
Gardner Village.
randomly, dude?
Well, we were at Home Depot.
We were
first.
at
That's
Home
when I
Depot.
decided where I
And then we went to Gardner Village
Yeah.
to try to get a caramel apple. Nothing's open in Gardner Village.
Wait a second.
Just gotta make one.
Let me just back you up. Let me just back you up 1 second. Did you say you were at Home Depot looking for a caramel apple?
No.
Hey, they were searching high and low, Devin.
We found 24 bottles of Mexican Coca-Cola
What?
at Home Depot for like $20.
But not caramel apples?
I mean, once we found that, we're like,
Okay,
I
well,
mean, there's a chance.
We didn't go for the caramel apples, okay?
Yeah, we had other purposes because
For the Gorilla Glue.
Big Wave Dave sent us on a mission.
To go.
Which we never completed.
We got all the wrongs. Spencer got all the wrongs.
Okay.
That's on him.
We had to get this like adhesive tape stuff for the tile.
Tape. We had to get tape and we couldn't do it.
But like, so I went to the tile section and they had this tape, and so I got that one. Marin sent a picture to Dad about it. He's like, "This is what we need." After we left to get the caramel apple, and he's like, "No, that's the wrong stuff." I'm like, "Ugh." So we go back to a different Home Depot. So we go to a different, obviously.
Because we were already
tile
on
section
our venture to find a caramel
to
apple.
Gardner Village.
So we were long gone away
I
from
got
that
a
first Home
question.
So
Depot.
we had to go to the different Home Depot.
Now I'm gonna turn this question to Devin and everyone over. When is the last time you or any member of your family had a craving specifically for a caramel apple.
Okay, well, you want one
Because-
now, don't you?
Never.
It has been at least like 3 weeks since that happened.
That's pretty often. That's like once a month then. If you want a caramel apple, comment.
I think he was joking.
Oh,
Yeah, I was joking. But
You mean you don't want a caramel apple?
I do now.
I will give you that does sound pretty good right now, but
It did when we were hungry.
just
too.
randomly during the day, when is the last time, McKay, that you have craved a caramel apple?
I don't like caramel apples.
Calder.
18 years ago.
Will. He's 18.
I don't know. I really want a caramel apple though.
That's true. I would be down on a caramel apple right now.
Have you
Let's-
had one
Can
before?
I come?
I have
Look,
one.
let's
it's
ask
the-
the crowd.
Good.
It's the technician.
That's an underrated dessert.
But you haven't wanted one for 18
I don't like
years.
caramel apples because one, I don't like caramel.
Exactly.
and-
It's an underrated dessert.
apples.
Now we just
What is
open a
that?
whole new can of worms. You don't like caramel?
No, it's kind of gross.
What are you, like a bat or something? Like
No, I did not cook my
Soup.
bat soup?
What do you?
It's just like chewy, like nah.
Soup? Yeah.
Beef jerky.
That was our day.
Yeah, but it's
Do
me.
you like
Wow.
beef jerky?
I do.
Another thing
Right.
happened. Oh, sorry, go
Shut
ahead.
up.
chewy.
Oh,
That's it. I didn't.
I'm sorry.
what were you gonna say, bud?
Is this
Let's
a-
hear it.
I didn't get to say where I was when I found out.
Well, let's
There we
hear
go.
it.
I didn't get to say either.
Well, you were
Well,
late.
first, let's
Party.
let them know that there was not one caramel apple vendor open because of the coronavirus.
Today?
Another reason why coronavirus is terrible.
Wow.
No caramel apples.
Caramel
The
apple.
main reason.
How has this affected you?
I couldn't get a caramel apple.
Not
Anywhere.
even, not even nothing bunt cakes.
They sell Christmas ornaments, but not caramel apples. That's a real thing.
Did you try Cold Stone?
No.
They have like Rocky Mountain chocolate there.
Rocky Mountain chocolate.
Oh,
Next
yeah,
Rocky
they.
Mountain ones.
I tried Cold Stone the other night, and they were closed early because of coronavirus, actually.
And so,
Okay,
coronavirus really impacts all of us. Devin, where were you when you found
Let's
out?
hear it.
Yes.
Pass on. That's all.
Wednesday. What
That
day
was it. That's it.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
March
It was
11th.
on Wednesday.
I'm at work. I got a
You just left
notification from
dynamite there.
ESPN saying March Madness tournament will be played without crowds. Thursday morning in finance class, Brother
So
Brow
many.
talks to us about online classes, which he
What's
says is like
left?
90% chance it's going to happen. All of my teachers that day talk about it, and then on the bus route I found out about it. But I didn't
Found
know
out
about
at
the
Tom's
church
birthday dinner.
until I was inside the temple of the Lord. On my temple shirt.
your phone
Wow.
You had your phone in the temple?
I did not.
You
Someone
were
told me
kidding me?
about it
Devin.
while I was working the recommend desk.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to just push the button.
But, yeah.
Crazy stuff.
Let's take a quick look at camera 2.
Give him a
That's
two-finger
it.
point.
Nice.
That's all we had to do.
I did the opposite.
That's it.
Roll credits. Roll credits. We're done with this today.
So Devin, you were on the bus. Technically.
I was on the bus.
Was the girl on the bus?
Bus girl was absent
Why?
from the bus.
Would you?
Not about
Okay.
coronavirus.
So,
Oh, it does.
It's just this thought.
Okay,
Confirmed case.
Devin has a story.
Ready
if
to go.
any of you know bus girl, let me know what her name is, because I don't want to call her bus girl anymore.
Please call our toll-free number below.
Ew.
Let me know.
Right here.
I've,
911.
you know,
You-
there's the shuttle that comes by where I live in Provo in the morning, and she took the 8 a.m. bus every day at 8 a.m.
Do you like
just
bus
like
girl?
me.
Devin
I
would
think
like to go on a
I would
date
like
with bus
to.
girl.
I would like to at least have a conversation with bus girl, because I've not even talked to her before.
That's
That is the main problem. That's why I don't even know her name.
I have only gazed fondly. No conversation.
We exchanged pleasant smiles, but yeah, I'm in desperate need. I have not seen her. I've only seen her once this new semester, on the 3:30 bus, which I usually take the 3 o'clock. So bus girl,
It's like Michael's search for.
the
chair model.
The chair
Chair
model.
model.
Honestly,
She's probably gone
Have
a
you
car
seen
crash
the-
like the chair model.
Probably dead.
oh,
Have you seen the Parks and Rec episode that has the chair girl in it?
No. Oh,
She's the one who like wins a beauty pageant.
what?
That sounds right.
Yeah.
But
It's
she
the
was in
same
every.
girl.
The only time we
Wow.
saw the chair girl was in the magazine,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It
got
really
that
looks
girl
like
with
the
the
same
picture.
person.
It's a shared universe.
Conspiracy.
It's all
You thought
connected.
Endgame was a big crossover.
Oh,
chair girl.
You should have seen me last Friday against.
Against
You having
Rudy
fun with that answer?
Confirmed case.
I think if you do recall, me and Devin led our
Is it
team
that
to
you're
an
in the way?
astounding victory
Yeah, we did.
when we played basketball.
Oh my gosh.
That is true.
Because I just let Cade somehow smack the ball away, throws up 30 shots, none of them go in. But I'm there, I'm tall, I can put it in.
Devin had definitely the highest rebounds in
Yeah,
the
Devin,
league that day.
Yeah, Devin.
No, I had so many
Rebounding
rebounds.
king.
Cade actually had a lot
I
of
had so many
rebounds.
rebounds.
Off your own shots.
Off my own shot.
You know what,
But I
you
had
guys-
those rebounds.
You guys should come down and play with
Dude,
us.
I went and lifted with
I'm
a
in.
Pac-12 athlete.
So
Me too.
I think these guys would enjoy coming down to play at UVU with us
Oh.
sometime. We can
Can I
have a
come?
big time. Yeah, you could come.
Hey, toss this on the
Co-ed
charger.
basketball team.
Huh?
Co-ed basketball.
Hey, I'm a basketball
It's over
star.
there.
That'd be super fun.
Well,
Hey, shout out to Wasted
But,
Potential Junior Jazz
Wasted
again.
I think it's
potential.
dead, so.
Guarda.
Is that? Does your thing?
There you go.
Does this?
Should work.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
belt
you
is
just-
a phone
you just
charger.
toss it on
Flop
top.
it there.
That's
What?
That's
Your belt
so
is
sick.
sick.
That was a phone charger.
Wow.
Oh,
Will's trendy. as a
Your
freak
pants
right
are falling
Wow.
off.
now.
his belt is a phone
Don't
charger.
ask for it.
Bleeped out.
Dang.
Well,
Well, that covers our coronavirus portion.
this
so
is where
far.
we were. But now we're going to talk about how to...
Oh wait, what?
What?
I don't know what we're going to talk about. I was just going to make something up.
Well, let's take a quick break then.
Let's take a quick break.
We'll have a nice little
Let's go to
segue.
camera 2.
Yeet. Well, in addition to the icky gross bat soup disease, we have another development that developed this morning at about 7:08 a.m. It was super cool. So, as if the world couldn't get any more wild.
Because happiness was canceled.
Yeah, happiness was canceled last week. So we just thought
I
we'll
actually
replace
like this
the lack of
world.
happiness with more
Yeah.
fear.
No school.
So this morning we woke up to a 5.7 earthquake.
Raise your hand if you
In Magna, not where we live.
Raise your hand if you felt it.
Definitely.
I felt the big time.
Dude, you didn't feel
Definitely.
it?
I was
woke up and
definitely
swore.
asleep.
Did you feel the aftershock?
Did
at
you
like
feel the
2 o'clock?
mustard?
Did you have earthquakes on your mission?
No.
See, I think I had earthquakes on my mission. That's why I think I was able to recognize it. I was like, well, this is an earthquake, dude. I know.
Yeah.
See, the thing
I've
is,
been
The way I was able
It
to
happened
recognize it was
I
that the
know.
ground was moving back and forth. Besides that,
It was pretty crazy. I had never been in an earthquake before. And I was laying in my bed. And I
It was
just
actually
like,
If
really
you think it
shook.
got worse,
Yeah.
you
It
were
was
that
really
that show.
It was awesome.
It was actually,
Okay.
I was
actually
sweet.
stoked.
It was super cool. I had never been in an earthquake, and I was just laying in bed, and it woke me up because my drum set is usually here, and my hi hat where like the cymbals were hitting each other. So I was like, shh, like what the crap? Wake
Dad
up and
woke
like
me up.
everything's going. Woo.
I like
This
woke
is an
up
earthquake,
and
dude.
then Dad was like in my room over me, and I was like, hello.
That's scary.
It
Hey,
lasted
Dad.
for like
It was
what?
like weird.
30 seconds.
like, help you
Oh,
with
yeah.
No, it was
Okay.
longer than that because I got out of bed and fall down into the hallway and like crouched.
Was it more than that? Maybe I was
It
just
was
like,
like,
saying
it was like
30 seconds.
you were
maybe I was
crouching in
just
the
asleep for part
hallway.
of it.
Yeah, he's like,
Because
I don't
yeah.
know. I was like asleep. And
Yeah,
then,
It wasn't.
got
I don't
back
think
in
it was
bed
quite
and
30 seconds.
All my friends
even.
were talking about
But
it.
it's like
My
it
little
seems like a
sister.
million years.
Yeah.
Because you're going, you're like,
It was
whoa.
so.
I said, I was shaking. And I said, I'm gonna grab my phone and put
Shook.
this on Snapchat. And I'm like, oh no way, it's not gonna last that long.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be done. And then I'm sitting there like still.
Oh, I should have done it.
I'm like, oh heck, I totally could have got it on Snapchat. And like here's me still shaking, and like here's Cobb walking out of the room, and I'm like, well, this is just how it's happening, I guess.
The thing is,
cool.
My bed would
it
be
happened
so
at
safe in
7:08,
the
right?
Mhm, Yeah.
So I was asleep until 9:08, and I'm pretty
You,
sure.
you didn't even know until like
No,
hours
I didn't.
later?
I didn't. I woke up. I woke up to calls, Snapchats, and texts from just
Yeah.
about everyone I know.
You
saying,
guys-
"Are you okay? Like, did you feel that?"
Yeah,
I'm
guys,
like,
in Provo, it was like next to
it was nothing.
Wow.
Like our
No, you
building
could-
creaked. That's it.
Really?
So
You wouldn't.
I
Like,
woke
literally,
up-
I had little, like my bed was shaking and like the blinds were moving a little bit.
Really? No,
So-
it was pretty. Like you could.
So that's what I woke up to is everyone losing their crap, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure it worked itself into my dream. Like
Like wow.
some shaking in my dream. I don't remember what it was, but
No, I woke
I
up.
didn't even know.
I woke up. I Snapchatted like you and you. I would have Snapchatted Devin, but doesn't have Snapchat.
Hey, same.
I have an old Snapchat account if you want to send it there.
I did actually, but it's
If I ever log on, I'll be sure to respond.
Please do.
Smart.
I sent it to a bunch of people, and then it was pretty crazy. But then like in the afternoon, there was one after like you could feel like little teeny aftershocks for the bats like a little bit. But there was one about like 2:30 that was pretty strong.
Yeah,
my mom called me actually after that one.
I was putting laundry like in the washing machine.
Dude,
And all of a
so was
sudden-
I.
All of a sudden, like everything starts shaking. I'm like, I was like, all right, well, this is
again.
the one. This is the mythological bigger earthquake that everyone's talking about.
Utah's gonna
I
get
hate
hit
that.
by a 10. That's gonna trigger the
On a
10.
scale of 1 to 9, it's gonna go
It's gonna
straight
get
to
the
the
10. And then it's gonna trigger the Yellowstone
Super
volcano
volcano.
explosion.
Who was it that would always talk about that?
Probably Mr. Jolly.
I don't know.
It was a
It
teacher.
was a science teacher. I know what you're
Probably
talking
Mr.
about.
Jolly.
I bet it was Mr.
Right,
Jolly.
right along with the elderberries.
I think
Polar
there's
bears.
I think there's a super volcano under St. George that's like bigger than the Yellowstone.
Oh, good. That's comforting.
Dude,
We're right
fantastic.
in between Yellowstone.
Right.
Yeah, so either way, we're
Just
kind of
smack
just
dab in between
mad
two super
chilling.
yellow. Super
Mad
volcanoes.
chilling in volcanoes.
I'm just chilling in Cedar Rapids.
What about you guys? Did you guys feel the aftershock?
Yeah, I was playing Minecraft.
I was
and
riding the stationary bike.
That sounds super dumb that I said that, but that's what I was doing.
During the aftershock or
It
during
was
the
so
first one?
awesome. No, during the aftershock. I was playing Minecraft all day. Woke up at 6 a.m. Was playing. Felt the first earthquake. And then aftershock later. 6 hours later, I was still on.
Yeah.
No,
it was
but
pretty
it's
wild.
intense.
Did you not feel the aftershock?
I didn't feel a dang thing today.
'Cause I messaged you
wanted to.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to feel an earthquake, but as
Yeah.
soon as my mom literally called me
Dude,
after
if
the
you were
aftershock,
here,
and
yeah.
was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like,
What is going on?
You're like, I
I'm
missed
like,
it.
I'm like getting I'm like pouring a bowl of cereal. I'm like,
At 2:30.
don't judge me. One of my fruity pebbles. So I answer the phone, and my mom's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like,
Yeah, because I Snapchatted you right after.
Good.
Oh, it's back.
I'm fine, I guess. Like, how are you? I didn't know what to
We're doing
say.
all right, Mom.
Can we have a vote to kick Ethan out of the podcast? I don't think he counts because he wasn't there for the earthquake.
Yeah, that's a valid.
That's valid.
As a
point.
guest,
Are we
I-
voting or are we just going to discuss?
All in favor, say aye.
Alright.
That was 2 ayes.
I say nay.
Oh, is that
You
one?
can stay, bud.
you said I before you said nay.
I said aye too. No.
That was incredible.
Oh, that was the
Conspiracy.
Oh
Oh yeah, the swindle of the century.
That is how you pass a bill in Congress.
That is, I don't think so.
But you said aye. Wait.
Oh, Fetch, what have I done? Well, Ethan, it's been fun. It really has.
It's been an honor.
I don't know how we're gonna get people to get. It's like Ethan's the one who has all the equipment, so.
Yep. So y'all are
well,
closed.
this is the final episode of Hatch in the Driveway, guys.
Don't ever say that.
If the world ends, it will be.
That's
if we all-
true.
if we all die, this will be the last one.
Yeah.
If we don't all die, we'll continue to make
But
them.
there was one time on my mission.
Hey,
where I was
just
on
so we
earthquake.
don't all die.
Thanks, man.
I was at a member's house eating food.
So weird. Sick of it.
And
More. I can't do it.
we were ending our meal, and then we were driving back with the member. And in Japan, you know it's going to be a big earthquake if you get an alert on your phone. They have a way. It's basically a version of like Japan's version of Amber Alert.
Like right before it happens? Or after?
Right before it happens.
Heck?
Because
So
it's,
you know.
so this one it started in southern Japan and it worked its way up.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. There's
So-
just some wizard in a mountain that tells us.
It's time. Tell the people. It's not just
Tyler.
Just Naruto pops out of a cave.
He has one of those,
I
you know,
know.
the water stick thing where they hold up a stick and if it bends down, like there's water
There we
there.
go.
That's what he does.
It's Goku, Vegeta, Naruto, Attack on Titan, Avatar, Last Airbender dude pops out. Just kidding. So anyways, we got
Devin named all the
all the animes I could.
One punch.
Smabra. That's how you say Smash Brothers in Japan. If you want to be cool. Talk to
heck
the
That's
teenage
not
kids.
even an anime. That
That's-
doesn't make any sense.
They still worship it like it's anime. But so we got the alert, and then he's like, oh, okay. He just pulls over and he just puts it in park, and then the car just starts shaking like you're on a train. You know, it's usually like, I don't know, the train's like wobbly.
Yeah.
That's what happened, and I was
In the
like,
car?
whoa, in the car. So it literally felt like we were sitting on a train, like woo,
That's pretty cool.
for like
Like the Willy Wonka cars.
20 seconds, and then it went away, and then he just drove us back to the train station, and nothing was broken. So like, I don't know if it was as big as the one that you guys felt. Probably not. That one's probably smaller than what you guys felt. But
Well, I mean, 5.7 isn't that big, and it was in Magnus, so we were still like 20 miles away from it.
Yeah.
But you could, I mean,
It's pretty crazy. You guys
you
can
could still
pretty
feel
well.
it for sure, huh?
Mine was like past West Valley.
They said the epicenter was actually in the Great Salt Lake. It could have been like a salty tsunami or something.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Salty
That would be
tsunami.
funny.
Band name.
Did you guys see that Angel Moroni lost his trumpet?
Yeah.
Freaking mic drop, dude.
That was wild,
That is
actually.
wild.
Horn drop. Horn mic.
Yep.
What?
Mic horn.
Those are words. Yep,
Those are
those are
correct.
words.
You got that right.
Anyways.
Rectangle.
I do vocab.
Should we,
So,
I think Devin has some good news and some bad news.
In conclusion,
Wants to talk about.
in conclusion, I said good as bad as the very last thing.
Oh, okay, that's right. So it's my turn.
But let us give our conclusion.
Give a wrap up.
Every good persuasive essay ends with a solid conclusion that restates your thesis statement.
And Calder will say it till now.
We hate coronavirus. And earthquakes.
No, we like
earthquakes. And sorry, can we just start?
You had one line.
Start with Calder.
Alright, Calder?
We hate coronavirus.
Earthquakes!
Dude, he's doing the shake weight, dude.
Yeah, let's all do that just for the video people.
Alright, Calder, lead us.
Lead us.
Okay.
It's McKay and this.
Oh, McKay.
Yeah. It's okay though. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
3, 2, 1.
Alright.
I hope audio listeners are confused as can be right
I like
now.
a little block of sound.
Phone listeners, we're sorry.
The wall of sound.
It's an ear rape.
Alright, but so we're not happy about the coronavirus.
Yeah, the world's just kind of falling apart.
I vote to expel.
Does Will have any
coronavirus.
words to say?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm speechless.
Is Will
Wow.
speechless? Well,
I have some advice.
since it's okay.
What?
We have some advice to help with the coronavirus and the earthquake stuff. We did a good thing today, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we did.
Freaking washed your hands, didn't ya?
Here's the deal. Little tiny companies kind of are getting, what's the word?
Destroyed.
Screwed over. Wrecked,
Hosed.
destroyed, hosed,
Pwned.
moded by this coronavirus. So, when you're thinking about, hey, where should I eat dinner tonight? Maybe don't go to
Yeah.
never go to McDonald's anyway.
McDucks.
McDonald's is downtown Philly cheesesteak.
Take a break from Chick-fil-A for a bit.
Don't go to
Even
Cafe Rio.
Take
they'll
a break.
be fine.
Yeah, take a break from Cafe Rio. Go to like Don Joaquin's
Amen.
or Kay's Kitchen.
180 tacos is super dank.
Yeah, let's go to
the smaller, more local things.
Yeah, because they need some help. They need some love.
A
So
local
tonight-
small business supports other local small businesses.
So
right.
today
That's how we
we
do
hit
it.
up our homies at
Campfire
downtown Philly
Industries.
cheesesteaks.
Dude,
I did last night.
Boom. Help small business.
Small business. We are the SBA.
So
I think that's where we should end it.
Yeah, little companies, they need some love right now. Go there instead of big places.
spread the love, love yourselves, love each other.
Don't spread the virus.
Don't spread the
Spread
there
everything
you go.
but the virus.
Don't talk to
Good
old
vibes.
people.
Don't hug old people.
Don't
ever.
die.
Good
Don't
advice.
follow
They
our
will die.
example of being. We're not good at social.
We don't have 10
distancing.
people
No.
though. We're good.
Well,
Social
technically,
distancing is not our forte.
No.
We're getting there,
social distancing
but do it.
is probably a good idea.
There you go.
Yeah.
Stay socially distant, love one another, say your prayers,
Mm.
take your vitamins.
Everyone beside me should try to help the virus so I can still hang out with friends.
Yeah.
There we
Hey,
go.
if everybody has the virus,
Nobody
nobody
knows.
has the virus.
Nice.
Think about that.
That's my last word.
Everyone else is for the people at the hospital who are all dying because there's too many people with the virus.
Once you die, you don't have the virus
You hear that?
You know what? I just got bamboozled.
From the mouth of babes shall the truth. Okay, anyway. So what else happened on March 18th? I bet you're wondering at this point, because now we have an earthquake. Coronavirus is
I'm glad we're
spreading
doing it
forth.
now that it just became March 19th. As
It
well,
is
so.
now. It's shut up. Devin.
Midnight.
It's. Well, you're right. It is March 18th. But I feel like
It's
March
that
18th has
nice
good
March
stuff. So I'm gonna read it to you. In 1123, the First Lateran Council, the Ninth Ecumenical Council, opens in Rome. Agreements of the Concordat of Worms ratified.
Oh, dude, the Concordat of Worms, that's the day?
Today.
So I don't know what the frick that means. Which one? Oh, according to legend, Technoc Titlin is founded on this date on an island.
Tenochtitlan?
Like Mexico City.
Mexico City is founded on this date on an island.
Spanish. You're the one that speaks Spanish.
That's not Spanish. That's like Mayan.
It is freaking Mayan, but
No.
it's the Spanish adaptation.
But wait. It's founded on this date on an island in what was then
It is
Lake
Aztec.
Texcoco in the Valley of Mexico.
Oh, Lake Texcoco.
Let's go ahead and let's check it out.
Tenochtitlan.
Technochtitlan. Famous birthday is March 18th. It's my little sister's birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Maddie.
birthday, Maddie. It's also Matthew Moulton's birthday.
Oh,
Happy
you're
birthday,
kidding,
Matthew Moulton.
Matt Moulton.
Wait, like
we love that
yesterday
guy.
or today?
No,
As in the 18th.
Oh shoot!
Like a minute ago, or we love
we
Matt
missed
Moulton.
it. I'm gonna message him right
Let's
now.
go ahead and check that out March 18th.
What if he'll reply? That'd be crazy.
Adam Levine.
Adam
Oh, I knew
Levine,
that,
okay. Queen Latifah.
Dude, Adam Levine
Not bad.
bought my brother's Twitter
Dane
handle
Cook?
while he was on his mission.
What?
What was Adam's Twitter handle?
It used to be I like Adam.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
He got like a ton of emails on his personal email, but he didn't open any of them because he was like in the freaking Caribbean.
Right.
And for 2 years, and he got like a bunch of emails from Twitter, and then he got an email from Adam Levine's like agent, someone, and then he just got a notice because they're like, Adam Levine wants to buy your Twitter handle. Adam Levine wants to buy your Twitter handle, and then
That's pretty
all
cool,
of a sudden
man.
they said, because you're not answering and your account has been inactive for like over a year, Adam Levine's just stealing your Twitter handle.
Wow.
And your Twitter it's gone.
What do they automatically change it to?
What?
What do they change it to when he got?
It was just gone.
Just gone.
Oh, deleted his Instagram?
Yeah, his Twitter. Yeah.
Oh, it was Twitter.
Other
Twitter
famous
was just
birthdays today, we got Grover Cleveland, Mike Rowe. Who
I like
else do
Mike
we
Rowe.
got?
Mike Rowe's a good guy.
Grover Cleveland.
We
like
got-
a $50 bill guy.
Yeah, dude.
Is he on the
That's
50?
not. That's
He's
Ulysses.
on the 500.
That's Ulysses.
He's on the
bro.
500. Excuse me, Grover.
Grover
That's
himself.
kind of it. There's a lot of Asians, like Jane Nara
Well,
and Kana and
Well, they still have
Nishino.
coronavirus, so.
So that blows.
even despite
Queen Latifah. Nice.
all of this, everyone, we have some good news. Everyone. ESPN did ESPN's BPI. I don't know what the frick that stands for. Did a simulation of what would have been in March Madness, and BYU made it to the national championship. They were the national runners-up.
Wait, really?
They were in the simulation. They were in the just like the simulation.
Just like the simulation.
Yeah, they were the national runners-up
Against
in the
Against who?
Wisconsin.
No, I thought it was Virginia. Wasn't it Virginia?
Wisconsin upset Virginia.
Oh, okay.
And so they were, so I saw this thing on Instagram where someone photoshopped a banner on the side of the Marriott Sarasota ESPN BPI national runner-up.
That's awesome.
So
BYU
that was good
Cougars.
news.
Go
Everyone,
Cougars.
go Cougs. Bad news.
Oh yeah.
So Monday I was with Jordan Mark Durant, who was very sick. So there's like a 35% chance you all have coronavirus right now.
Nice.
Good thing I've never touched Devin ever.
Good thing you have hands sanitizer
So,
now. Get rid
Plot
of him.
twist.
Does Jordan have it?
Devin has
no,
coronavirus.
But
If you
might
listen to
he
this
hasn't been
podcast,
tested, so
You don't have coronavirus.
if you there.
Not yet.
So thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah, thanks for watching and listening.
Hey, wait.
Devin has corona.
What's that? That meme of, I think it's The Simpsons. Homer's like holding, what's his name? Bart, and he's like, "This is the worst year ever," or like, what is it?
This is the worst day of my life, and he says the worst day so far. That's the original.
The worst day so far. So March is the worst month. So far.
The worst month so far.
It'll get
Knock on
better.
wood.
Knock on
Life
wood.
will get back to normal
Stay positive.
Eventually.
soon.
Keep those positive vibes going.
And don't talk to old people.
Don't. Just please
Don't
don't.
you dare.
All right. Catch you guys
On the
next
S to P
time.
probably. Bye.
Okay, guys.
Wait. Forgot to do the last thing. We have to do a sentence starting with McKay.
Yes.
Okay, go.
One word.
What am I doing?
One word, and then we just go around and we end with Cade, who says the last one. Actually, Devin's the last one
Okay,
again.
Devin's the last
Because
one.
Devin said something stupid
Okay,
last time.
let's go.
What do we start with?
Just
one
start
word.
with
Coronavirus.
Isn't.
any
Fun.
When? Just finish it.
Satan eats all of the chicken.
I was